This is the 5-step process you are going to take if you want to leave the United States and move abroad. And I'm gonna let you know right now, my steps might be a little bit different than what you are used to hearing or what you expect, but I promise you, this is what it actually takes for you to get it done, instead of saying you're gonna get it done and saying this is the year over and over again and it doesn't happen. Number one is you are going to have to shift your mindset around travel. You're gonna have to shift your mindset around living abroad. There are some amazing travel creators on this app, but there are not enough people talking about how you can have all the tips and hacks and everything in the world, but if you don't believe this is possible for you, if you are allowing fear to stop you, if you are not in the mindset of, yes, this is something I can do, you'll never leave. I have a Move Abroad resource guide at the top of my profile, and this is why mindset is a huge piece of this, because I know that it doesn't matter if I tell you the best countries to go and I give you all the steps. If you're not ready up here, if you're not ready mentally, if you're not mentally in a place where you're like, even if I don't know how I'm going to figure everything out, even if I'm not sure how it's going to go, I'm leaving. If you're not there, you never will. Step number 2, set a deadline. And don't just set a deadline. Also, make sure you mark it. Put it on your physical calendar, put it on your digital calendar, write it on a sticky note and put it on your bathroom mirror. Set a deadline. And here's how you're going to make your deadline. You are going to set a deadline that is realistic, but is also going to be a little bit of a stretch goal as well. Some of us need a little extra accountability. It is what it is. I'm not judging. I know that I need deadlines. And when you have a deadline, you have a tendency to put more fire under your ass to get things done. Step number 3, we are finally at research. Now is the time for you to start looking for different places where you may want to live abroad. Keep in mind, your first place does not have to be your forever place. And I would aim to narrow it down to no more than 3 places before you do a deeper dive into research to narrow it down from those 3. If you can, try to travel to at least one of those places to see how you like it. If you can't, I'm not telling you not to move there, but I would make sure you do some thorough research. Or again, know that your first place does not have to be your forever place. By the way, I list a ton of amazing places to move abroad for Americans in the Move Abroad resource guide at the top of my profile. Step number 4 is to make a plan with a deadline. Now you are ready to actually write out your steps. There's checklists in the guide that I provide, but you can also come up with your own checklist. But what's key here is putting deadlines with every step that you have, because remember, accountability. And speaking of accountability, I just gave you number 5. Get you some accountability. Listen, comment below if you don't have anyone in your life that's going to really support you and hold you accountable. Comment below. I have had so many people reaching out and saying that they want to move abroad and that they are serious. So talk to your auntie, your friend, your cousin, your mama, your baby daddy. I don't care who it is, but get some accountability from somebody. Tell them about this goal. Tell somebody you can trust. Tell somebody that's going to gas you up and not be a hater, but tell somebody. Get some accountability so you can get this done. And if you want some guidance around destinations, how to move with kids, how to move with pets, LGBTQ plus friendly options, accessibility friendly options, health insurance, all of those things, make sure you grab the Move Abroad resource guide at the top of my profile.